important political work in Australia. I should say that took place in the post office.
Many nations have looked with longing eyes towards Australia and have desired to possess it for their surplus population.
As its great objective, the improvement in our production, and behind all is a determination.
Australia today is suffering from depression. The Australian government has inherited deficits from its predecessors.
It has been a great experience to me to visit Britain, the country from which we of the Dominion have inherited most of our traditions and most of our customs.
People of Australia, like you people of this great and loved motherland of ours, have one supreme task: to defeat the enemy and to save civilization.
Australia, some people say, is trailing at the heels of imperialist America. All I need say is that Australia is British and has a great and tried under the crown.
I appreciate the great honour to be Prime Minister of Australia. I have been elected to this task under most extraordinary circumstances and time.
The discussions and negotiations which have taken place between Japan and the democracy were not merely empty bandying of words on the democracy's part.
I deem it quite an honour to appear before you this evening as Minister of State for Trade and Customs.
Australian manufacturers have been able to improve their production, drawings and technical knowledge from Germany.
I'd be very hard to please if I didn't, after a result which on my first election as Prime Minister gave me such strong support.
I'm glad to have been invited to speak tonight in support of Mr. Albert Cook, MLA.
This, the first landing of man on the moon, is a success which excites the wonder and admiration of us all.
It's a strange thing, but everyone seems to think I'm a person of tremendous ambitions. I don't think I am. I'm a tremendous worker.
Well may we say, God save the Queen, because nothing will save the Governor-General.
Last year, rural exports were the highest for a decade. Last year, our balance of trade was the best result for a decade. This year, we achieved the best employment growth for 10 years.
When all those who had not managed to get away were either dead or wounded, foot soldiers went through the square, bayoneting or shooting anybody who was still alive.
We committed the murders. We took the children from their mothers. It was our ignorance and our prejudice and our failure to imagine that these things could be done to us.
We have a proud record of welcoming people from 140 different nations, but we will decide who comes to this country and the circumstances in which they come.
Today we honour the Indigenous peoples of this land. We reflect on their past mistreatment. We reflect in particular on the mistreatment of those who were stolen generations.
I will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man. I will not. And the government will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man.
Leadership changes are never easy for our country. My pledge today is to make this change as easy as I can.
I want to thank the Australian people. We've been able to achieve as a progressive government, as a progressive Liberal coalition government.
We will need an independent inquiry. I would certainly hope that any other nation, be it China or anyone else, would share that objective.